bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? Push a button to let the roof on the leg down. I'm on the road doing.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. And off we go from Orchard Park. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
James Cook. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. That's taken in. And James Cook was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Third and 9. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 35 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll bring up second down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Allen going to throw again. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On third and a couple, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Alert!
They'll try it now with Cook. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. As the defense could not come up with a big stop there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Half 85, round 80. Hey, home.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Buffalo.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
To the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They go play action now. Murray. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He's got space inside the 25. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 11-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
What's that?
Now Allen on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now Allen to throw on second down. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bills will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Dwayne Carter in on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Working out of the gun, Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
From the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here.
Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there! The fake works, big yardage, and the first down.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the first down, but Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Again, it's Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Second and 10.
Come on. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he's going to have a Cards 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Cardinals.
On the toss, they go with Benson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2nd down, they need 7. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll throw it left and has his running back down the sideline. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again is Murray. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That his second TD catch of the season. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
Alert!
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
R52.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air once more is Allen. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
It is 2nd and 6. One more time going up top with Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Round 80! Half 10.
To the air on third down. Here's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, but you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really...
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this will be incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Murray going to hand this to Benson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. And he'll take this one in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Murray gonna do it himself, and he's not gonna get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 10. Yeah. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 87 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Cardinals 12. Tyler Bass.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing Murray. Left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
To throw is Murray. Moving left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
2nd and a yard. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Murray. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On 2nd down, Murray. That is incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
On the hole. Big Ace open. What you got?
intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. He'll go again with Benson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 3rd and 7. Now it's Murray. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 15 yards through the air. It's an Arizona first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They go play action with Murray. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On third down, Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And
Murray going to fire this one out to Harrison. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Second down, Murray. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. So, Murray and the Cardinals come to the line. They'll try to add 2.
the Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
I'm always always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds, and a flag comes in. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Round 80!
Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. That one on target some more. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Stay tight. Look out.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Alert! Where's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
Where's that?
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's Cook. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jackson Hogg. Touchdown Buffalo. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Next to score, Bills 37, Cardinals 18.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
He's taken down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 4. Oh, what? 2, 2, 1. A give. Here's Benson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Out of the gun, it's Murray. That one is complete to McBride. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Oh, they'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Turnover
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
319! Off 52. Look out!
From the gun, throw here for Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and
180! Alert! Half.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. His defense all over this one, making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Allen working from the pistol. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's in! Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
44, Cardinals 18.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. McBride is the motion man. On 1st down, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has Cardinals' offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cardinals' 13-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Alert! Look out!
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
What is that?
Looking to throw, it's Allen. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
To the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Round 80! What's that?
Here we go. One final play. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker. And the Cardinals are going to come up